So I was just thinking about it. It's kind of funny how nowadays you have a lot of these gyms that are supposedly safe places or no judgment zones, when in actuality, I think the gyms where the people are more serious are actually more accepting and less judgmental. Because if you have somebody who really takes lifting serious, if you have a power lifter or a bodybuilder or even somebody who's into CrossFit and they take it real serious, they know that it takes a lot of hard work and dedication to get there. So why would they want to put somebody down who's trying to do the same thing that they're doing? You know, I've been in this gym that I'm at for about the last 12 years, and I've been working out for the last 25 years. And I grew up in a gym that it was like a real gym. It was much more serious. I mean, it still had, you know, the cardio, it had the classes, and it had, you know, if you wanted to bodybuild, power lift, you could do it all. And then later down the road, when I started training people, I was at a gym for about 4 years where it just wasn't really a serious gym to me. Now I made good money, bought my house, you know, it was a good living, but then eventually I couldn't take it anymore. So I came back in town to a more serious gym. It was bigger. It had the cardio, had class and stuff, but it had the hardcore heavy duty equipment that you could use to really be serious. And I just find that it's kind of more blue collar people. And this place has had a perception, because it's been here for about 30 years, that, like, you know, a lot of people are intimidated to come in here. And a lot of the guys in here, even the girls, are like, man, people are really intimidated. But me being in the business so long, I know this side of the business. And I know that when people walk in, you know, how it looks, how it feels, it really plays a big role on the intimidation part of it. But, you know, I just really believe that this type of atmosphere and this type of gym, it can be a little more intimidating when you walk in and you first get there. But once you get comfortable, I feel like it's more like a family, and the people that are there take it much more serious, and they do really want to help out more. So, you know, just something to think about. You know, if you're looking for a gym, go to a gym where it's motivating. Go to a gym where, you know, don't try to be somewhere where there's not people that are really taking it serious and look good. Because when you go in a gym where people really are serious and they look good and they're making changes, to me, it's going to motivate you to want to get better. And that's just the way I've always been since I was young and I first got into the gym. So just something to think about, you know, when you're looking for a gym this January, go into a gym, you know, just try it out. Get in there, give it a little time, get comfortable, and I promise you won't regret it.